Is it because of the lack of updates? Is it because it's literally the #1 game on Roblox? Or is it because of the toxic community? In this video, we're going to be going over these aspects and these topics and figure out why people really hate Blox Fruits. There's like a gazillion topics, but there's a lot of things to talk about, but there's some of them that really stand out the most, and one of them being that Blox Fruits does not deserve to be at #1. Now, as you might know, Blox Fruits has been and is right now currently the top earning game on Roblox, literally top earning. So that makes it the #1 game on Roblox for kids and older people to play. Many of the people that really don't even play this game accuse this game of bots and only noobs playing this game, when in reality, whatever they're trying to tell us here doesn't really make sense. Look at it that way. Every single game on Roblox has children playing it. Majority of Roblox's audience is below the age of 10 or like 8 to 13. I can show you a graph right now of the player base, their ages on Roblox, and you will see who is leading. And with that, basically every single game on Roblox, the majority of the players are just little children. Your points do not make sense at all, bro. You got other games that are also full of children, so that point really doesn't make sense. Blox Fruits has a whole player base because it is incredibly popular. If you've looked on YouTube, first of all, if you've looked at their YouTube channel, you would definitely see how every single trailer that they drop, right? So many views on every single trailer or every single new showcase of anything new. It's like always the update times where it goes insane. And every single update that they drop, right? It crashes literally Roblox. Seeing update 20, it crashed Roblox as a whole, and we had to wait until the freaking servers started to work again. So it is literally just hype between everyone. And I'm not just saying for the 9-year-olds that play this game. There's so many older people that play this game, including myself. I'm myself a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old by now that is currently playing Blox Fruits. I don't know what y'all be thinking when y'all be saying that only little children play this game, when that's absolutely not true. Now that was the first point that I wanted to talk about, and now about the second part of the video. Yes, you heard that right, the toxic community of Blox Fruits. Blox Fruits is known for its incredibly huge problem with toxicity in the community. Literally everyone has an ego problem. Everyone is striving to be the best so they can trash talk other people, which I find very hilarious at times. But for sure, many people really don't like that, and they make many videos on YouTube complaining about it or talking about it online. And I've seen it for myself. I have to admit, Blox Fruits has a very huge problem with toxicity, and I don't think this will end anytime soon, as people really just love hating like that. But that's just normal, I think. We have already seen this before, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. It is basically in every single game, it's always the same exact thing. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is that we're not going to be escaping the toxicity problem. That's always going to be a thing in the Blox Fruits community, as it's just normal. It's literally normal. There's always going to be edgy kids who think they're better or have like some sort of a brain deficit that makes them think they're like the best. I can't really tell you, but there's always going to be kids like these that think they're the best. And overall, the PvP needs to be kind of fixed, but that's besides the point. And that brings me to my final point, stands out the most, and that is the update schedule of this game. And that makes many people quit and like be annoyed. There's like a gazillion videos on YouTube of people ranting about the update schedule on Blox Fruits. And I have to admit myself, sometimes they take ages to do the update, but you know, it kind of has a reason. And let me get right into this, okay? Blox Fruits is striving for quality. I don't know if you have seen this by now, but every single update that Blox Fruits has ever dropped was a quality update or had some good stuff in it. And everything that they release is kind of flawless and doesn't have bugs most of the time. They're just striving for quality stuff. Just rush every single update and just release every 3 weeks. Imagine like an incomplete fruit. You know, like the strongest battlegrounds, for an example. I'm just going to take it as an example. There's many games out there that do the same, okay? They release like 3 new movesets in 3 weeks, and that still makes a character incomplete. There's many developers that always add incomplete things, and that is not what Blox Fruits is striving to do. Imagine we are getting a fruit that only has 2 moves or something like that. Like, we don't have the whole moveset of a fruit. And that's why they want to make sure that everything that they add is extremely qualitative. And we have gotten so many things promised so far, and I don't think that they're going to disappoint us with this. I'm so honest. I'm going to list everything that mentioned so far that we will be getting next update. A revamp of every single sea, every single island. We are getting new islands in addition to that. We are getting new fruits, including the dragon rework, the long-awaited dragon rework that everyone has been waiting for. But we are most likely also getting a new fruit. We are getting a new sword. We already talked about this, and it already has been leaked. So basically, we are getting that as well. Every single gun in the game will be reworked. More swords are going to be reworked. New instinct and stun animations. And by the way, did I mention that we're getting new guns too? Not only that, we are getting new level cap. We are probably getting new sea events. We are getting new fighting styles. Not one, but more fighting styles. And we are getting a new race V4. So basically, this is a huge update. This is not even a small update anymore. This will change the game, and nobody is like realizing it. Everybody starts trash talking it without any reason and without research, even though the research and the stuff is right in front of our eyes. And we just all have to look at it that way. Okay, for the final part of the video, what do I personally think about this game? I think that Blox Fruits is a wonderful game. I think that Blox Fruits, even though it is accused of being a bandit beater, which might be the case for some people, but at the end of the day, I actually got so much fun. And I was so hooked the first time that I actually played this game. I got so hooked into grinding. It was actually unreal. Because when you grind, you can actually forget what's happening around you. And you're just focusing while you can think about things and actually relax while you're grinding and do nothing else. Just chill. You can chill in this game, and there's so much to unlock. Like, let's say for a new person right here, everyone that hasn't touched the game is basically just hating because they never tried this game. And even if they really want to try, they just drop it immediately because they don't like seeing it being up there. They don't like it. They are just haters. They are literally Sukuna D1 haters. And it's nothing but just mutual. You already saw at the RDC event where every single one of the strongest battleground kids would just go all over the place and start hating. I saw so many people of other game franchises and other game like genres literally crap talk on Blox Fruits on the RDC event just because it was the biggest game. And I've not seen a singular person even talk about that one. I've not seen a singular guy from Blox Fruits actually hate on any other game. And the developers were so humble enough that they gave us the leak even though we didn't win. Did you know that the strongest battlegrounds in other games basically had a whole tutorial? When you join the game, they basically tell you to vote for the specific things. Blox Fruits didn't even have that, and we still won an award, and we're so grateful for that still. And we got ourselves the promised leaks as well. I don't think that the Blox Fruits developers don't care about us, and they're probably just cooking up something extremely big and we just don't know it yet. So they're all hyping us up for it. I think that Blox Fruits is a great game. It has its flaws. It's definitely not a perfect game, but it's definitely a fun game. And I made my friends out of this game, and it made my career basically on YouTube. So yeah, it's basically an awesome game. But let me know what y'all be thinking about this game in the comments down below. And let me know what you think about this game. Do you think that Blox Fruits is a bad game, or do you think that Blox Fruits is a good game? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. That's going to be soon. Goodbye.